Devastating loss today. Just very third straight loss and doesn't feel great at all. We had some news coming out at 9 a.m. and then later tonight, we have the State of Union address, I believe. But yeah, man, I blew the fundeds. Couldn't get a payout on this set of fundeds, and it's just very unfortunate. Tough little drought I'm going on right now, and just very. It sucks, man. It ain't fully blown. The only way I could still keep these accounts alive is if I full ported news, which you can't even do on the evals now, or on the funders now I think about it. So I was thinking about just saving these till some sort of big news event like CPI, but CPI isn't for another 2 weeks, and then we have PPI on Friday, but I don't know how volatile that is. So I mean, maybe I'll do it on Friday, or I don't even know. I'm just kind of just bummed that I've gotten to this point. Here's the P&L. P&L, I lost 350 on the live right here, and 691 on the fundeds. Just ugly looking monthly chart, monthly P&L. It was looking so good start of the month, and now it's just downhill. But coming to the day, pre-market bias. I wasn't too sure at first. I said I was bullish on NQ, more bearish on ES, IFVG on the 4 hour for NQ, and respecting a bullish gap. On the S&P, respecting that 4 hour bearish gap. Looks like it might disrespect the 4 hour bullish gap. Then I realized that there was a high time bearish SMT, so overall, I was pretty bearish coming into the day. This sucks, bro. Yeah, so let's just go to what I was looking at. So on the 4 hour, this is what I was talking about. Oh, this is the hourly. But yeah, NQ invalidated this 4 hour gap. ES was severely lower than that point. We were still respecting it. And then we had this bullish gap right here. So at that point in time, pre-market, it looked like it was about to close, but then, 30 minutes into market open, we full on reverse essentially. I meant this candle, not this candle. This candle. I mean, look at this big wick we made. 32 points on ES, and then we dumped 150. So I was pretty bearish, and then the bearish SMT was from these highs. I don't know actually. Well, I remember it, but now it just doesn't seem like it because of how market played out. But let's just go into the day, or go into market open. So market open and dumped at first, took out all these draws, these London lows, or I guess these pre-market New York lows, and then these London lows, took it out, and then we saw a clear reaction off those lows, and then as well as S&P, we actually took out more significant lows from previous day lows, all those lows, and then a clear reaction off that liquidity sweep, and then just kind of pumped from there. I was looking for entry, but well, what was I looking at this point? Well, since we made this move up, I'm kind of thinking about flipping biases. I'm willing to take some longs now. And of course, we just take out the draws right away. No sort of sense of retracement. There, I might just have to adapt to the market and just be get a liquidity sweep, and then if we get some sort of low time frame change in order flow, just enter. Because, like, bro, there's no retrace, man. You enter right here after this candle close, like, you're cooking, bro. No sense of drawdown, just straight to that draw. But not to get sidetracked, we hit those draws on liquidity, you know, these London highs, if you want to say. I don't know when London session closes. These relative equal highs, taking out all these draws, like all these low resistance, you know, stacked highs, taken out just like that. I'm like, okay. I'm still kind of looking for longs, because if we're truly bullish, you know, we could go higher to take out some more draws, in which I wanted on NQ, I believe. This red line is these highs that got swept yesterday morning. I had a potential take profit because, you know, market tends to like to revisit those highs that already been taken out. I've seen before, and because of this huge rejection wick, so I was kind of hesitant to, if I did take longs, to target these highs, unless we were clearly displacing. But the unfortunate thing about today is I wanted longs after we got these legs up, and I was ready to enter if this 5-minute gap got inverse. I was like so ready, and it, like 5 seconds before this candle closed, it was like right here. It looked like it was about to close, and then it just like, it was so annoying, man. So that's really, I was like, since that happened, now I'm just going to be patient and see what happens. Maybe, you know, that next candle we invalidate it. But as you can see, we made this leg down, right? And I took this trade on ES, so I'll just delete this. I took this trade on ES, man. And so this retrace up that we did not invalidate it. Okay, I was just looking like, what are we going to do? Are we going to actually respect this 5-minute gap? Or are we going to inverse it either way? Just unfortunate that we can't inverse it right there. And yeah, I mean, this was that 5-minute retrace on the 5-minute, that black candle that went down. This is the 5-minute. And so yeah, I just took it because, okay, the shorts I took today, the trade I actually took today was not like the best trade. I'm gonna be honest. It's just like, it's honestly a pattern trade, if I'm being real, because, you know, it did follow the strategy and all that, but it wasn't the best. I mean, I saw a liquidity sweep, and then a 5-minute retrace into a 5-minute gap, and then, you know, a 1-minute confirmation. So that is my strategy, but it was a pattern trade because I watched PB's live stream after I got stopped out a little bit, and he discussed of why shorts weren't the move and wasn't a good move, because I guess he said something about this low is protected, and someone else said that there's no reason for us to go lower. And I guess I just got to take everything I can to learn. But yeah, just the trade itself I took wasn't the best today. Probably should have waited for this whole 5-minute gap to get, yeah, should have waited for this 5-minute gap to get invalidated. And my 5-minute confirmation was just based on this S&T, which wasn't even like, I gotta stop doing this. Like, this is not even like a good SMT, if that makes sense, because this is the high. Where's the high on ES that we took out? Yeah, it's an SMT, but I don't know how to explain it. It's not like it's just like these hidden highs. It's not like an actual, like, I don't know. There's a lot of times where I do that and I count it as an SMT, because I mean, it is. We took out this 5-minute high on NQ, and I mean, I could have did this high, but we took this 5-minute high on NQ, and then, you know, we didn't on ES, so technically it is a SMT, but how much power does that really hold? I should have really just waited for this 5-minute gap to get inversed if we wanted to go short, if I wanted to go short. Yeah, I mean, I really wanted these longs right here, man. Just it would have been so perfect, like so nice. Like I was like so ready to enter this trade. I don't even know where I would have my stop. Yeah, this sucks, bro. 5, 9, 10. Yeah, I would enter right there. Probably stops. I don't know, right here maybe. Targeting maybe this high or this high. Just like, just sucks, dude. Like I know I can take good trades. Obviously not today though, but like this trade that I could have, if we got it, that was gonna be a great trade. And I know I'm disciplined. I can like follow my rules day in and day out. But dude, it's just my really biggest issue is just taking good trades. Apparently, I know I just said I'm good at taking trades, but another part of me feels like I'm not taking the best trades sometimes. Maybe I'm chasing price too much. I fall a victim of pattern trading because they say they follow your strategy, everything you try to look for. I mean, yeah, but also you got to find a balance into where you're not or you're not pattern trading and just you've seen those confluences and you just take it just cause. I've been trying to implement the higher time frame and I felt like it's actually helped me a lot. It's just I don't know, a lot of stuff I can control but also can't control. That's playing in a factor of how my trading has been to the start of the year. I guess if I want to cope, I can say, I mean, I was so close to a payout, and I felt like the rules that Alpha Futures has restricted me from getting that payout. The consistency. I shouldn't even say the consistency rule. I want to blame like the news trading rule. I guess the consistency rule too, but that's real cope right there. I don't know. I just want to make excuses, I guess. It's just I got to take full responsibility and I know that, but it's been rough during these market conditions. I know it's all about the part of the process, but as these days accumulate, days like this where I lose, it really makes me question, like, I don't know, it gives me doubt. It just, I don't know, man. It's been rough. I think I'm break even or maybe slightly down now on the live for the month. Obviously down on the month. I just for the alphas, I just blew it. Going back to when I was coping, this should have been. Oh yeah, also the micro or the contracts I get to risk. This should have been a bigger day, but since I could only risk a number amount of contracts, I couldn't capitalize on the more money I could have made, as well as another day that I forgot. But I mean, it's done, bro. These fundeds are gone. I don't really know what the plan is. I guess maybe buy more or just ride it out on the live until I can somewhat, get over this hump. This video has been pretty long, but I just really want to talk to myself and just say what's on my mind right now. And hopefully I can just look back on this in the future and just see how far I've come. That's what I've been doing from the videos from like a year ago, from today. I was in a very different situation trading wise, and I feel like I've learned a lot, grown a lot, but also I feel like it's kind of, I've been getting like deja vu of like this time of year last year. And let me tell you, it wasn't the best. It was exactly how I've been feeling right now, but all I can do is control what I can control. Try to get a little better, try to learn from every single trade, every single day that I'm in the market, and gotta take it one day at a time. Try to get slightly better. Learn something I didn't know before and come back better, I guess. I gotta stay positive and keep my head down and, believe it or not, be grateful for these times. So, not to sound depressing or sad or anything, but yeah, that's just how I'm feeling right now. God bless as always. I thank God for every single day, no matter what happens, win, loss. Every day above ground is a great day. Leave it at that. God bless.